Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from hzscribe, and I am here today with my second sketch note, and this one is going to be at the front of the book. When I started, I skipped a couple of pages because I was going to leave a note or something in here. I don't know what made me skip a couple of pages, but I'm glad that I did, because as I was thinking about this, I jumped in and started with Genesis, but I didn't do any with the overview of the Bible. So I wanted to do something just with some facts about the Bible, so that just jumps out at you. And I remember seeing this, and you can see this on Pinterest, or you can go to the blog spot, which is creativesundayschoolcrafts.blogspot.com, and it's by Jeannie L. Dixon, and for personal non-commercial use. And of course, that was just kind of my inspiration. And I've seen several charts like this before when you're looking at sketch notes, but I just want to pull this one up and show you. This is some of the facts that I will be using on my page, and some additional ones from other pages and different things that I've read and now learned in school and stuff. So I just want to do sort of my anatomy of the Bible page, but I just want to show you that like an inspiration. I'm going to use a stencil because, of course, like I said, I am not an artist and I don't have the best penmanship, but I am determined to make some visual representations anyway. So this is one of my creative memories recipe templates that I use for scrapbooking, but I am going to use it in this one. It's my first time trying to do this, so hopefully this will work. But you can use this for, you can trace any one of these just like a stencil. This is designed for you to trace and cut your paper out and make a layout. Well, I'm going to use this design to put some different facts in it, so we will see how that comes out. So I will put it on fast forward, whatever you want to call it, and show you me sketching it out, tracing it, and then I will come back and do a little update, and then I'll probably erase the pencil lines and cover it with some markers or ink pens or gel pens or something. But anyway, I'm just gonna do that, and I will be back shortly. Okay, so I finished tracing this stencil. That'll make it worse. Finished tracing the stencil, and that's how it looks. If you can see that, I am going to now trace over it with a pen. I don't know if I'm going to use a gel pen or what, but I'm going to trace over it with a pen. I only have, and I know I want to do something with the books of the Bible. So I'm trying to think and see. I know it might bleed through, so I think I would just do the facts and then the books of the Bible, and then just keep going from there. So yeah, so that way I can use a marker if I want to. I did get these from Five Below. I might try these. They're felt tip. I think I'm going to do that. So anyway, I'm going to put you on fast forward and fast speed, or whatever you call it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I've got most of my writing down. I'm going to come back and just put a little coloring in here, and then I will go over it, and then I will be done. I think I am going to write Old New for Testament, and I want to do, I think, a line there. I never want to use my pen. Okay. Just calling out some pencils, trying to see swatching out the pencils, which one I want to use. And I think I'm gonna, I just dropped my pencil sharpener. And I kicked it behind. Where did this go? Crap. So I am going to, I think, this color and see how that turns out. Just to add a little bit more color, but I'm trying to figure out what I just did because I thought of this. My computer's talking. Oh, here it is. Oh, sorry. Trying to find my pencil. So I think I'm going to just add a little shading to it, make it a little bit more, whatever, hopefully it won't mess it up. So I'm going to fast forward that, and then I'll be finished. I'm coming down to the wire, and I color this in, I don't like the green, you can't really see through it too much. The blue obscured it, so I'm going to get this, I think is a little thicker, if I can get into it. A little thicker. Let's see. Okay, so I am thought my battery's going out. Okay. Today is, let's see, 2021. Okay. I think I'm going to call this done. So this is my second sketchbook layout, and this one is a very informative one, so I'm going to kind of go through it because I think it's important. So this is just kind of like an overview of the Bible, some of the key things, but not everything, obviously. There's 66 books. There's one common theme through the whole book, all through 66 books, which is the glory of God and the salvation to everyone believing in Jesus Christ. There's 2 testaments, Old and New. There's 6 writing styles: historical narratives, wisdom writing, prophecies, teaching passages, parables, and epistles. 40 or more authors, and it took over 1,500 years to complete, to write the Bible from its entirety. It took place in 3 continents: Africa, Asia, and Europe. And a lot of people don't know a lot about Black history. Well, if you read the Old Testament, you'll learn a lot about Africa. You'll learn a lot about Black history. There's 39 books in the Old Testament. The Old Testament is the New Testament concealed. It is the period before Jesus Christ. There's 5 divisions. There's 5 books of law, the Pentateuch, or the Torah. History, 12 books. Poetry, 5. Major prophets, 5, and minor prophets, 12. And the difference between the major and minor prophets is that the minor prophets were, they just didn't prophesy as much as, whereas the major prophets, those books, it's 4 prophets there, but it's 5 books because Jeremiah wrote 2 of them. But anyway, those books are just longer books, so that's why they call them major. Doesn't mean that anything in the minor prophet is less important. A lot of negatives in both. There's 23,214 verses and in the Old Testament, and Psalms 119 is the longest chapter in the whole entire Bible. So with the New Testament, there's 27 books. The New Testament is the Old Testament revealed, meaning everything in the Old Testament comes to forth and reveals itself in the New Testament. In the Old Testament, the New Testament, like I said, is the Old Testament concealed. The New Testament is during the period after Jesus Christ. There's 5 divisions. There's 4 Gospels, 1 history book, 14 Pauline epistles or letters, and then 7 general letters, and 1 prophetic book is Revelation. So there's 3 languages that it was written in: Aramaic, Hebrew, and Greek. It takes 70 hours to read the book aloud. Didn't write this down here, but right now the current statistic is only 2% of Christians have actually read the book from beginning to end. Only 2%. Yet this book, if you're a Christian, dictates your life, and people won't read it. And you can do by reading just 3 chapters a day. You can finish the whole book in a whole year, 12 minutes a day, or 70 minutes to read it all the way through. A lot of churches read it 24 hours in 1 week and read the whole book through. You can do that as well. So it is doable. Very doable, and it's very important to do that. Psalms 103 verses 2 to 3 is the middle passage of the book of the Bible. There's 773,692 words in the Bible. There is 3,566,480,000 letters, and a total of 31,173 verses. I forgot to say, in the New Testament, there's 7,959 verses. There's what's known as the intertestamental period, which was 400 years of silence between the Old Testament and the New Testament. During that time, we had rises of great powers that ruled and reigned, and we had Alexander, Seleucus, I always say his name wrong, the Maccabees, and Rome. In the Bible, there's 1,260 promises, 6,468 commands, 3,294 questions, and over 8,000 prophecies. And I believe over 6,000 something, I don't remember the right number, have already come to pass. And I could be wrong with that number, but that was the last, I don't know. But anyway, amazing book. Nothing like it. Other things, the most printed book ever. It was the first book printed on the Gutenberg press. A lot of fabulous things about it. And even though you have various authors, you can tell the message is still the same. That's because it's written by the Holy Spirit, not by man. Through men wrote it down, but the Holy Spirit wrote the Bible. That's why you get the same consistent message. So anyway, that is my second sketch note, and I love it. Again, this is my style, and that's the way I did it, using my creative memory template that I showed you guys. I just dropped it, which again is simple symmetry. So just wanted to say thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing, and check out for more of the sketchbooks that sketch pages, sketch notes that I will be creating to document my reading and going through the Bible. And just want to say thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing. God bless, and let Him allow you to be His scribe. Take care.